Do you remember the first time you heard of Peloton?
During the Watch a Scary video?
Okay, because the first time I saw it was on HGTV commercials, and I didn't think it was that big of a thing, but now it's like popping up everywhere. Isn't it ridiculous? Like, no one's exercising during the pandemic.
I mean, when you gotta work your body like you got nobody, you gotta get the Peloton.
What is this, All-Star 6? Exercise?
Yeah, exorcist.
Anyways, I'm Minty.
I'm Annie.
And this is FunUntitled. We start every podcast with an FU.
Maybe we should have said that punk, like, oh, I'm Annie!
Oh god, okay, we'll get into that. But this is RuPaul's Drag Race UK Season 3, Episode 2. I guess before we get into the main challenge, we gotta talk about the mini one real quick.
They would not let that go about how Christopher Versace kneecap Victoria. I got it.
You have to remember that there's a Victoria and a Veronica.
I like how you heard the boo.
I'll leave it in so everyone can hear you're ashamed.
Fuck you.
I think it's just because they're both V names. Victoria's kind of more British. Veronica's a little more American. Anyways.
God, I hope another Eureka moment doesn't happen.
Well, I don't know. The Eureka moment, they said it like at the end of the episode. This one, you gotta wait till the next episode.
You know how hard it is to get a doctor on hand in the pandemic?
I'm pretty sure they just have a doctor on hand no matter what, since it's a reality TV show.
Oh, you might me to tell you what I want to happen at the end.
Okay, when we get there.
Yeah, but yeah, so the whole episode is about Victoria and her knee.
Well, I mean, other stuff happened.
With Victoria.
I mean, real quick, Christopher Versace did the Rupert Marcus up. What was the point of making her get the shit?
Okay, this is what I thought they were going to do. I thought they were going to have like a mini challenge and they have a budget, so they have to shop around. It's like favorite category in Guys Grocery Game. Buying on a dime, whatever.
That's your favorite Guys Grocery Game one?
Yeah, to see how creative they can get. Like, it happened in that show Food Bloom.
Ugh.
They have $50 and, to buy flowers.
Those suck. It's just arbitrary.
Well, why do we want that tiny head to run around the studio otherwise?
That's what I'm asking.
Well, we know why. Show shade.
This is so unnecessary, but sometimes it is sometimes fun.
Yeah, because in the last season, they made, two of the categories captain.
Oh yeah, like the Baron of Basicness.
Yeah.
And that's the only one I can remember.
Shady?
Like, it's shady, but you don't remember what it was called.
Yeah.
Maybe like Minister of Trade?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. But, I mean, the big thing was when Christopher Versace called Victoria's skull a fat girl. And to be honest, it was kind of uncool. But I don't get why this didn't read off as shade and it just read off as an insult. It's just because they're not close, they don't know each other very well.
I think because, they awarded her star by, and it was going to, hey, even though you're a cis woman doing drag, I'm acknowledging you as competition. But then Christopher Versace flipped that to just be, nah, you're just fat. You're just literally my biggest competition.
Oh, I guess it's the pretext, right?
Yeah.
Because if you're doing when the library is open, then it's like, whatever. You're supposed to be shady.
Yeah.
But this one's like, there's a moment to be shady and there's a moment to be like, acknowledging someone.
Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense. Anyways, then we go into Dragoton, where the group splits into 3. Again, we're doing highlights. We're not gonna go over every fucking thing, because this episode was a bland mess. It was like eating Insure for the rest of your life.
No one knows what Insure is.
Everyone knows Insure. It's the most blandest food in the world. It's literally meant for old people.
Yeah, Insure is because old people have a hard time eating, but they still need the nutrients, so you make them drink a milkshake.
Oh, you're right. It's not like Insure. I wasn't nourished. I'm dying. I was waiting for this episode to end. But anyways, split into 3 groups. They had to dance? Perform?
Okay, this is what pissed me off the most. So they're all bitching during the whole episode. This is a really hard routine, right? And like, oh, I'm gonna practice my butt off. Then we go to the actual thing, and it's the worst case I've ever seen of them doing the dance performance and like, hey, none of you are doing anything. Did you all just forget?
I know, there was like a cognitive dissonance when like you're looking at like the trainer,
Obi-Wan Kenobi.
And she's like smiling and being all happy, and I'm like, are they even doing what you told them to do?
Yeah.
Like, or are you just faking it up?
So this is the part that really, really bothered me. So, like we said, Victoria Scone had a knee injury. So they're like, okay, you just have to do a lot with your race up. Have a lot of personality. Bitch didn't move. Bitch didn't talk.
That was weird, at least not non-talking part. I mean, I think she could have been safe just being on the chair, but I feel like even on the chair, she didn't really do anything. But I wonder if the camera was just like, oh, Victoria Scone's just boring. Let's go on like someone who's doing worse. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, go where the drama is, kind of. And then, like, the final runway was Red Carpet ShowStoppers. I mean, most of them do look like they belong on the red carpet, but I don't think outfits on the red carpet belong on Drag Race.
I still like how it was a rainbow assortment, like a solid
that was
color. That's
cute,
super cool.
But,
Okay.
I mean...
I don't agree with the judges. I want to know your opinion on those. So, first off, yay or nay, Charity Case. She had the koi orange dress.
I didn't like it at all.
Oh, you didn't like the acrylic headpiece?
I mean, I think they were good ideas, but it didn't come together. It was just very stick. I didn't think anything fled out. Even with the boa, it was just like, it had to be bigger or something. Or like do like the Japanese, what's it called?
The hood?
No, it's like, Orihime, the goddess, and she usually has like
gotcha.
a floating sash.
Yeah.
Cause you're gonna do a core Japanese reference, you might as well go all the way a little bit and combine like the Japanese aesthetic and the flapper.
I will say, I am proud of Charity Case for knowing, like her horror theme drag would not have matched this challenge.
Or she could have figured out to merge the two and wowed everyone. I would have been really sad if Charity Case got out in this one, because we gotta do it for one thumbnail. Not this one. Could have been the last one, but couldn't avoid the daffodil or the swallow.
Yeah. You know what's sad? For Electra Fence, I thought she had a good idea. It's just she didn't have the figure.
You know what was weird? When she took off, like, the dress to dance, and then it was, like, a unitard with sleeves and a hoodie. I was like, oh, okay. Now I see why they don't like it. Because the skirt part wasn't helping, and it just looks like hoodie.
Oh wait, did you like Kitty Scott Claus?
No, she is, like, the Tia Coffee of, like, fashion.
The Baron of basicness.
Yeah, none of her outfits have been that great. Like, they're kind of cute, but nothing to, like, be wowed at. I think she's got an okay personality and okay humor, but it's not, like, bigger or, like, more unique. It's no Lauren Chaney.
Lawrence Chaney.
But I haven't been impressed with any of her outfits for sure.
Okay. And I just hated Vanity's lilac Beyonce look.
Yeah, you know, I was like, okay, I kind of like it. Then they went to, like, all the little details, and I was like, oh, now I don't like it. Like, the weird bodice part of, like, I don't know.
And you said this before, like, later on we get to see her hair in a different style. I was like, oh, that's much better.
Yeah, it is weird that so many queens of, like, at least this runway was very small hair. Cause you gotta think, right? Like, there are people, like, RuPaul's hair is big. Trinity Mattel's hair is big. Trixie Mattel, that's why it sounded wrong.
Yeah, I was like, yeah, I think she wants to say Trinity K. Bonet.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, like, what you don't see in most places is that, like, the hair is huge. But I'm not seeing it. I'm seeing, like, Monet Exchange and the pussy wig for, like, 5 episodes in a row.
Pussy wig?
That's when it's a really short pixie cut. That's what they call it, a pussy wig. Or pussy hair, something like that. And I feel like if you're gonna wear red, it's a good idea, because Scarlett Harlot and Victoria Scone both wore red, but it's the easy way out.
Yeah.
It's like the Fran Cheshire out in the leopard dress, that just to stand out against all the suits. It's like, I mean, yeah, it stands out, and it's very pretty, but...
You get a one-ticket destination to save.
Yeah. I mean, it was bejeweled, and it was nice, but I mean, it wasn't my favorite.
Alright, so the top 2 was Kitty Scott Claus, Veronica Green, or whatever. It's basically Kitty Scott Claus and Christopher Sasse.
See, okay, this is what I couldn't stand. Besides the Red Carpet Showstoppers being very boring, I thought the Dragoton was even worse.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't like the characterizations, and it's like, oh, you need to have a character. And I'm like, these are like basic, bland-ass characters that only have one line, and I'm supposed to judge a whole performance on one line and some basic dancing?
I don't know why I really hated Michelle Visage. It's like, oh, I love it, Crystal, when you had that anime hair. It's like, one? No, that's not anime. There's blue pigtails. Like, that could easily just be punk.
Every time they see, like, quote-unquote neon hair, it's, like, considered anime. It's like, maybe watch an anime.
And 2, no, she wasn't that great in the performance.
You know, I can't disagree, because honestly, they all performed the same.
Yeah, it was very bland and one note, and when they were like, like, Electra Fence, sorry. You were you're too fast. And like, how the fuck could you know?
Well, I guess in comparison to everyone else.
Oh, okay.
See, it was weird. They made that comment like, I don't know if you were too fast or you were doing it right. And I'm like, maybe you should assume she's right because everyone else is just clearly off beat.
Also, I said this during the performance. Why is Crystal in the back behind everyone else? And you said, oh, maybe because she's the weakest. I don't know how that didn't put any red flags.
I don't know. Like I said, this episode was okay. And of course, well, not of course, but it's weird because the bottom two was Electra Fence and Vanity Milan, and they're supposed to be like two very self-proclaimed good dancers. So they lip sync to Moving On Up. It was an interesting lip sync.
IMO, I think Vanity did really good in the first half, and then Electra killed it in the second half. But I think it's what the judges critique. Like after like 24 hours of coping, I was like, oh, you know what? Yeah, Electra Fence did bring too much energy. She did Kennedy Davenport Wrecking Ball.
I think we're just constantly replaying Michelle Visage's what the fuck? Because it was like, in the moment, it's like, whoa. But then you kind of realize that whoa energy was like, whoa, what are you doing? Like, it's just weird. I mean, it's cool in the moment, but you think back and it's like, I think Electra Fence just missed the mark. But I mean, she tried.
She tried. No one can say Electra Fence didn't try.
Yeah.
Now, question, Denali or Electra Fence?
Denali.
Okay.
I don't know. I guess I'm just a sim for Denali.
Sim.
I love Denali. Everything, okay, her outfits are 50-50 hit and miss, but for the most part, I really like Denali's outfits.
Krista Versace won with her tiny, tiny head, and my girl Electra Fence had to go home after touching the fence a little too hard. This just sucks.
I know. They should have just kept Electra Fence just to dance. Because the shows come down to the dancing, and it's like, I just want to see good dancing.
And then, the biggest shock of the episode. Toria.
God damn it.
Victoria Scone might be sent home, the first cis woman getting out on a technicality. And I hope, this sounds mean, but I hope she goes home and they bring back Electra Fence.
Oh, what? I don't know. Victoria Scone is my horse.
My thing is, I either want her to have a miraculous recovery where she's instantly better next episode, or, she just gets sent home and she comes back next season.
Ah, that Eureka inventation. Maybe UK will keep up the tradition of always bringing back someone from the previous season into the next one. Because even like RuPaul US was doing that for a while. US. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because it was like, Shangela came back, and then, oh god, I'm blanking now. I think
it's just Eureka and Vanjie.
Is it? I thought they were doing it for a bit consecutively in the beginning, but I can't remember past Shangela.
I got long leg like Shangela.
Oh, and I believe Coco Fantine.
Oh yeah, you said US, and I just thought you was going to say Among Us, but so I'm really kind of disappointed and done with this episode.
What is that? How would US and Among Us get combined?
I don't know. Next episode's going to be a camping trip.
Oh, I can't believe they're doing another double outfit, like after another double outfit.
But they're making it this time!
Oh, great. Fucking camping? Why is that the theme?
Fun fact, I found out Sussy Baka is a influencer house.
What does that mean?
It's a house with a bunch of influencers, making content together.
Like Team 10?
Yeah.
Are they the animes of Team 10?
I don't know.
Team 10 of animes?
I don't know.
Whatever. Let's just hope Victoria Scone's in episode 3. Fuck Electra Fence.
Fuck you.